off. It's cold. And Martin Luther King Day, and I think that next Tuesday is going to be 6 degrees on Martin Luther King Day and 4 degrees after that. So be prepared. Hope y'all ain't got to work. So I see my brothers and my sisters. But let's talk about Devin Booker. It's going to be warm, fairly warm this weekend though. 36 ball on Friday, 33 or 34 as of right now, Saturday. So I'm thinking about going to the Pistons game. A lot of my homies like, man, why you gonna be online? Like, why you gonna be going to the Lions game? I used to work there. I've been to so many Lions games, bro. Like, I'm just not a fan of the atmosphere. I just don't like it. A bunch of drunk people. You know, this dude's wife, you know, tried to, like, you know, touch me inappropriate. And I'm good. And then you deal with the traffic and, you know what I'm saying? It took hours to get to the crib, or a while to get to the hour. Sometimes I was good. I enjoy the Pistons games a lot better than Tigers games. But that's why I don't go to Lions games. I just don't really care for the atmosphere. If they probably didn't serve alcohol, I'm not saying I don't drink alcohol. I don't really drink them at the game. But I don't have to drink ever. But I do it like socially sometimes. Oh shit, a deer just shot across the street. Man. Socially, but honestly, if it really, like, they didn't serve beer, I'd probably liquor there. I probably would go to more games. I'm good. I like the home experience. But I like going to Piston games. There ain't too many people there. A nice little crowd. That's what I prefer. Or a nice baseball game. But nonetheless, right? Devin Booker, you know, he came up in the comment section in the Bradley Beal video. I don't know what possessed that deer to jump out there like that, but Jesus Christ. Lucky old buddy won't speak. But I mean, I didn't know the Suns was 19-19. I knew they was kind of struggling. You know, so I mean, naturally, I feel like, you know, Booker, you know, let's talk about the fit with Booker and K. I mean, actually, I think it's a good fit. I think it's an ideal fit. I think at that point, you really probably wouldn't need another veteran point guard. Because I think Booker's problem in Phoenix, and Phoenix's problem is they don't have a distributor that Chris Paul was. And they don't have depth. That's just one of the problems. And I think when you look at the Pistons, K can play off the ball, with the ball. I think he would probably be the guy in crunch time, probably until K continue to grow and Sasha continue to grow. He would be the one probably making the decisions as far as the, you know, getting K the ball in this spot or taking a shot. So I like it from a efficiency standpoint, because you don't have to go get out and get a Brogdon. You still could get a Brogdon if you want to, but the issue with getting Booker is the Shiva guy from Michigan State. That's the issue. I know he so desperately want a winner. I don't think he really gonna want to listen to James Jones and blow it up, you know. So he's just gonna hope to get to playoff time and just hope that, you know, it just go their way and they just put it together. He don't understand basketball. He's a fan. But I mean, obviously, you can really make that work. I mean, you know, the assets that the Pistons have, you know, depending on how healthy, you know, Ivy get, you know, because I think they're gonna run through the off season. In my opinion, I think they're gonna go through the off season. I mean, you could play Booker and Ivy together. Honestly, I mean, that's another conversation for another day with K. But the assets that you will give up, I mean, I think it'll be worth it. I don't think they would have a problem at this point giving up a Jalen Durham, giving up an Ivy or a Sore. Maybe Ron Holland's a little bit harder to get out of them, and a gang load of draft picks to help Phoenix rebuild. I don't think that would be an issue. I think guys who really get reluctant to kind of trade would probably be K. Obviously, K Cunningham is a no-go, and then you probably would be like a no-go for Malik Beasley, just because I just feel like Malik Beasley is the ideal fit for the Pistons. Or, you know, you people say Beasley wasn't shooting it like that here, or he wasn't shooting it like this. My Nick fan the other night, he wasn't shooting it like that here. Shannon Sharp said he wasn't shooting it like that in LA. I mean, he's in the perfect spot for him. I mean, he's came in and did a lot of charity work in the city. He's came into the locker room and, you know, they embraced him. They call him Unc. He only like 27, 28 years old. He lets you know how young the league is. I just think he's in a perfect place for him. And another guy I think y'all gonna be surprised that I say I'm reluctant to trade is Isaiah Stewart. I think he's in the perfect place in the perfect role for him. You know, I think some of these guys are just in the perfect housing for them. But Booker is a good fit. He's a guy that, you know, probably just needed to be more of a spot or a part-time ball handler, no diddy. And, you know, he can play well off the ball. He can get it, you know, without the ball. He kind of reminds you of a hybrid between like Klay Thompson and maybe like a Brandon Roy. I know that's kind of been a common theme. You know, if I drop my cane video, y'all know, y'all see it. Like, he's a guy that's just, he can catch a shoot, he's fine with it. He can defend and he can get his own shot. So he's an all-around consummate pro. So I think it's a great fit for the Pistons. You got a lot of money in that backcourt between Cade and Booker. You know, obviously you're probably going to have to give up a Jalen Durn. You're probably going to have to give up a Sword and maybe even a Ron Hollins / Sasser or something like that, and a bunch of picks. You know, and that's probably what you would have to give up. But obviously, I think Tim Hardaway has found a good place here. Unless they need to make the salary work, I feel like Tobias Harris, or not Tobias Harris, is solid here. A lot of people shitting on Tobias Harris. And you look at his numbers, just told you, sometimes the old timers just need a little few months to warm up. You know, he's starting to play really, really well, and people shortchanging him on the defensive side of the field. People forget how leaky the Pistons defense was at defending them forwards. You know? So, but yeah, Booker, I mean, great fit, man. I think it's a good fit. It's just like, depending on what you give up, how do you replenish that talent? And most likely, if a deal like this happened, it probably happens in the offseason. So how do you replenish that talent if you lose some of them wings and the guards? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. You know, who do you go get the man in that middle? They definitely be dangerous. You know, they definitely be dangerous, man. So yeah, I like it, man. You know, obviously he's a better ball player than Beal. I think they got him just doing too much in Phoenix, playing on the ball.